I'm 2 scenes away from being out of the second half of the second act. You guys, I'm in the third act. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to my channel. So we're picking right up where we left off on my last vlog with trying to finish out this second draft of this book so that come October 1st, I can start outlining the second book in this trilogy. That is the book that I'm going to be writing for Nano. I'd like to really try to finish as much of this second draft of the first book as I can. I think it was the 18th of September. I started with 28 scenes. I have completed 7 of those scenes, and I had mentioned in my last vlog when I was wrapping up that there was one scene that I had to write from scratch that I just wasn't feeling the writing, so I didn't make myself write it. I just wrote down any general ideas and notes I had about it, and I kept going, and I just left that a little pencil icon so I know that I have to go back and actually write that scene. I'm not too hopeful that I'm gonna make it in 9 days. Here's to getting as far as I can. I know I have a lot of ground to cover, but I'm not one to back away from a challenge. I'm a procrastinator at heart, and as I get older, I realize it's not really serving me, but yet at the same time, I still do very well under pressure, although it does probably create way more stress than it needs to if I had just tried to do a little bit each day. But after my mom's house fire and Camp Nano ended in July, I needed a break from everything. I just needed to sit with my thoughts and be with myself and my family and just kind of reposition myself like in life. Like, where am I? Where is it I want to go? Not just with writing, but just with everything, because I let a lot of my self-care habits and just eating habits in general slide a lot, and I want to get back into a more healthy lifestyle in all areas, and that includes my time management. All that aside, I'm going to continue on. I have 21 scenes left to edit / write it before I can consider the second draft done, and I'm really excited to put this second draft behind me so that I can focus on outlining book 2 and writing book 2 during Nano, and then picking up where I left off in the second draft if I haven't finished it, or allowing myself to finish writing book 2 and then picking book 1 up again for that third draft, rewrite, edit, whatever you want to call that. Come along with me. We'll check in with where I'm at right now. It is Saturday the 21st. I don't know if I had mentioned that yet, but I want to spend as much of the day as I can getting as much of this editing and writing done as I can. So I'll try to bring you guys along with me for most of the ride that I can. I know just watching me typing something, delete something is not that entertaining, but I will put a little of that in there mixed with kind of more update on what it is that I've done. All right, so let's go. Alright guys, I finished a scene, so that puts me at 8 scenes of 28 scenes done, 20 scenes left. I'm 2 scenes away from being out of the second half of the second act, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for that to happen. because I have been in the second half of the second act since July. July, people. That is almost 3 months, like 2+ months. My biggest problem was I had to print off a lot of that section of the second half of the second act and reroute things, not drag everything out so far over the summer, and just get on with the show, because that muddy middle would have been super boring if I had kept it the way it was, going through all the appointments and the healing process of this accident that she was in at some point during the book. But that's not what's important to the book itself. Of course, the aftermath of what's going on with her body because of the accident is important, but the recouping and recovery and all the little appointments and stuff could have been easily summed up in conversations instead of showing those appointments and walking the reader through every little piece, because I did a lot of research on these kinds of injuries and I wanted to include that research, but it's not really needed because it doesn't add to the story. It can be something that I can just have her tell a friend or a friend inquire about and be moving along, keep the plot going, keep everything moving so that the pacing isn't ground to a halt because she needs to stop and heal, which she spent most of the summer doing. But anyway, what I'm gonna do now is try to finish these last 2 scenes for today. Come hell or high water today, I want to be out of the second half of the second act. It's currently a little bit before 3 o'clock. I'm not sure the exact time. It might be a little after, somewhere around 3 p.m. And I have till about 7:30 before Ryan comes home with the kids. He took them out to my in-laws so I could get some work done today. And yeah, well, I can't film on the floor because this is what happens. Oh, piggy. I want to be in the third act as soon as possible. And Walter needs to go out and go poop. You gotta go poop, baby, go poop. You wanna go side? So I'll give you guys a quick update. I'm just working through the second to last scene here. It's almost 3,000 words and I'm about halfway through, so go me. It's currently 3:45 and I wanted to have a nice relaxing bath and read a little bit before Natalia Lee's live stream with Brooke Passmore, and I almost said Mandy Lynn, but this time is Kate Kavanaugh, so that should be fun. I look forward to jumping in on that and hopefully getting a little more work done and getting the hell out of this second half of the second act.
Real quick, I wanted to let you know you can highlight comments, by the way.
Yes, I want to know how to do all the things.
I also like that pink color. I think that's
right.
That pink
I don't know how to make that thing smaller.
Yeah, I saw your vlog where you were like kind of talking about your process of trying to outline again and stuff. So
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Hey guys, today is Tuesday, September 24th, and although I didn't film yesterday or the day before, I have made quite a bit of progress. But before I jump into telling you what that progress is, I wanted to figure out if my MacBook Air is going to work. If you've missed the update on that, on September 12th, I accidentally spilled chai tea all over the keyboard of this thing, and it is now the 24th, so 12 days ago this happened. And hopefully this is completely dried out and will work. I mean, as you can hear, these keys, they're very sticky. I'll make it work. I will make it work. If we can get this hard drive to work, I will be so happy, so grateful. If not, I'm gonna have to buy a new one because the bigger MacBook Pro that I have likes to overheat, and it's just not a very reliable working laptop for me to use every day. So let's go ahead and see if this will turn on. That space bar does not want to come back up. I don't know. And it was plugged in when I spilled it, and it almost instantly went black. So I'm not sure if it retained any charge or if it's just dead for good. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's even smart to put the power supply in, but let's try that. It's lighting up like it's charging it, so... Because see, when you're not charging, it doesn't do anything. So it looks like it's giving power to the laptop. Maybe. I don't know. Once again, I'm not the technical one in this house. I don't know. I might leave it plugged in for a little bit and then try to figure it out. I did say I had an update for you guys, and I do. You guys! I'm in the 3rd act! I made it out of the 2nd act. And more specifically, the second half of the 2nd act. And I cannot tell you how excited I am by that, because I have been in the 2nd act, not the 2nd half of it, but the 2nd act itself, since June. June, you guys, June. Yeah, that's been like 4 months. 4 months of time spent either muddling through this muddy middle or just not writing at all because I've just been over it. Whatever the case may be, it's done. It's over. The 2nd draft of Act 2 is completely finished. Well, I won't say completely because I do have one pencil icon that I left that is a scene I need to write. Hopefully, if I have any days or time remaining in this month of September, I can go back and write that in. I will go ahead and show you my updated screen and my writeclub.com tracker. When I last saw you guys, I was either here or here. I can't remember. One of these scenes here. I'm really starting to chug along. This contains all the chapters in Act 3. I've already completed 2 of them, and I'm just gonna keep trucking and working my way through. That being said, I do have 2 scenes here that I need to write, and this one here is really gonna be a major scene. Something that I want to have a lot of emotion and a lot of meaning. So it's not something I want to zoom through on my quest to finish the 2nd draft by the end of the month. Unless, of course, I do complete all these and have time to spare, then I will go ahead and write that. But I'm gonna have to say I'm probably not gonna get to that this year in 2019. As you can see, I am 12 scenes of 28 completed, so that gives me 43% of this 2nd draft completed from that 28 scene mark or 28 chapter mark that I had set as my goal. I have completed 43% of that.
Hi.
So cute, I love you too.
Bye.
Hi and bye.
Mommy, you wanna watch this with me? It's one that this guy saves people.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. You guys, I'm just sitting here peeling potatoes and I look over and I hear ba-da! Scene is starting up.